Holy we gotta talk about our man Laurence Fox. Whew. Actor turned London mayor Laurence Fox lost his 10 grand deposit. Lost with only 2% of the votes. Lost his dignity and sense of pride. Will he be back? I don't care. But this guy was a RADA trained actor. He was in that film with Thora Birch in 2001 and Keira Knightley. I think it was called The Hole.
You fucker! No, Mikey, I was gonna share. No, stop!
Laurence Fox, actor, RADA trained.
I will return your freedom to move by getting rid of these dreadful low traffic neighbourhoods. And I will return your freedom to speak by opening up a national debating forum.
He was an off book. And by off book, I mean he had a script in his hand during his campaign speeches. What the is that? I will remove these dreadful low traffic neighborhoods. I will learn my life. Oh, it says that on the phone. You could remember that, dude. I will remove these dreadful low traffic neighborhoods.
Boris Johnson tells us that we must build back better. I disagree. We should build back freer.
That is one of the campaign quotes, slogans I've ever heard. Ever. Boris wants you to build back better. I say build back freer. And everyone starts clapping. He should be off book. Every politician's off book. Boris is off book. Adolf Hitler's off book. Donald Trump is off book.
Everything that I can do to remove the obstacles between you and a productive day's work.
I generally mean what I say.
And I'm going to give you all the help you need.
But if you're trying to run for a political race and you're trying to come across as like genuine and sincere, down to earth, yeah, don't read off a piece of paper, dude. What, you can't remember a few lines such as we're going to help everybody.
All the help you need.
We're going to make things cheaper. Why is that so hard to remember?
I'm going to make your transport cheaper.
Reclaim Party, that's the name of his party, which is ironic because he couldn't even reclaim the 10 grand deposit that he gave for being a mayor. They took it back. Guess what you get? 2% of the votes.
You're being sued for calling somebody a paedophile on the internet or free people. How does this equate to your values of free speech?
I was called a racist by people.
So you called them a paedophile?
Free speech.
That's free speech, in your opinion.
Free speech.
Free speech? But I know what you know, Mr. Fox. We're both actors, both trained members of the League of Shadows.
Theatricality and deception, powerful allies for the uninitiated. But we are initiated, aren't we, Mr. Fox? Members of the League of Shadows. And you betrayed us, didn't you?
This is your London. It's your freedom. Reclaim it.
I'm here to fulfill Laurence Fox's destiny. Do you accept this man's manifesto? The Fox man wants to be your London mayor. Do you accept this man's script in hand? I give London to you, to the people.
This is your London. It's your freedom. Reclaim it.
Beyond that beach is immortality. Take it. It's yours. You think I wouldn't realize that you took that line from Brad Pitt in Troy? That's why you're called the Reclaim Party. Because you just reclaim lines from other people's speeches. You've taken it from Boris. You've taken it from Brad. What's next? Baby got back? I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers cannot deny. When a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung. Thank you. And I don't want to be rude or anything, but look at his supporters.
Oh, Laurie, I love you.
Don't worry, Laurence. You got the nation's army behind you. Secondly, don't speak to people on camera with your mouth full of ice cream.
Will you vote for me for London Mayor?
Why not?
There we are, you see, one.
This is how you do it.
This is how you get votes. You just go around the shopping centre, purchasing food on your way home, and then you speak to the cashier for about, 30 seconds. Would you vote for me? Oh, that was easy. What's he thinking? This is your campaign video, Laurence Fox.
This is how you do it.
Lawrence's main problem is that he's putting trust in complete strangers that he doesn't know. Walking away and thinking they're going to solve all his campaign issues. Look, he just met this woman in the market for about, 30 seconds.
Like I say, it's good luck. And 100% you've got this market back in to be mayor.
You're my chief campaigner.
And he's convinced that she's going to spread his message all across London like some sort of magical East London fairy. That ain't going to happen, Laurence, dude.
You're my chief campaigner.
Yeah, free speech, yeah. Laurence Fox foxed up big time. Having an actor turning into a politician is not a good thing. Comedian turns politician. I don't think we're okay with that. Eddie Izzard tried to do it. It blurs the lines. Al Murray tried to do it. People weren't very impressed.
Allow me to finish. You're making a mockery of Fanny.
The heckler was another pub landlord called Nigel.
You're making a mockery of Fanny. Fanny is already a mockery. Where the is Fanny?
You are a campaigner, yeah? I'm going to go back to the last question. Please let me finish.
mate.
Stand. Stand for Parliament. If you're going to campaign, then stand!
Why don't you stand? Why don't you?
Stand for Parliament. Don't you have the media profile for it? Do it!
My problem would be, mate, I'd stand for Parliament, but I'd be scared that I'd become one of them. I know what side of the argument...
No, I'm sorry. Youthful addiction.
I can't. I feel like if I do, I will become one of them and transform.
My problem would be, mate, I'd stand for Parliament, but I'd be scared that I'd become one of them.
Yeah, there's the moment he's voted in. And now the new Prime Minister is Russell Brand. Basically, my first... Do you believe that's true? If you're an actor or a singer or a comedian and you become a politician, it's a matter of time before you become one of them? And I guess that's the case because, like, being around these politicians, eventually you're going to have to do something political. Because politics is about dirty, it's about winning, it's about besting your opponent. And if you play it safe and don't do any sort of political tactics, you are going to lose. So is that what they mean by become one of them? Or do they mean, like, generally become one of them?
Stand for Parliament.